We are going to be searching for iron relics today, and I am going to show you what I do for iron relics. Iron relics are found on Mars, and we want to go to the patrol for Mars, and I will see you guys when we get down there. Alright, here we are at the very beginning, the spawn point for Mars. And this is the beginning of the run, pretty much, for me. And I'll show you exactly how I run it. Now I'm going to drive straight forward. And there's a cave over there, but I use that. That's like the last thing I hit on my run back. And I'll show you why. It's kind of out of the way to come down here. So I like to hit this cave first, and instant payoff, except for the sparrows in the way. And let's get rid of the sparrow because I can't get to the chest. Alright. 2. Don't you love it when they pay you like 11 or 13 or something? I do kind of keep an eye around here because they will spawn out here. And there's one that likes to spawn somewhere over in here, so I'll look over there just to make sure. And I'll get off here so that I can go down onto this. Because sometimes one will spawn over here. And I don't have to tell you one spawns here because it's here. Sometimes one will spawn here, though that seems very, very rare. You run around the cave because one will, in this building, one will spawn inside this building sometimes. One will spawn over here. One will spawn over here. Sometimes one will spawn here. Then you go down into here. And empty. One can spawn in there, over there, and then down in here. And if you're wanting to run past the enemies up top, call your sparrow down here, because you cannot call it until you get way out of this. So lets me run over to this next one. And I see one in here. And there's another spot near here. Now I know there won't be one there for sure. Oh, him. Sometimes you just have to take out the enemies. Now, when I find one in there, I normally ignore the top part, but you can find one up here as well. So, whoa. I will come have a look in the rock area up here when I don't find one in there, because sometimes one will spawn up here. And really and truly, if you keep an eye out, quite a bit of Relic Iron does spawn around in here. It's kind of random when it does it, but you do kind of have to keep an eye out. Sometimes one will spawn over here as long as a chest, as you can see. So you got to keep an eye out on that spot. Now what we're doing is kind of making a kind of a circle here, kind of the perimeter circle as it is. And nothing there. Now at this over here, sometimes a chest will spawn up over here, right next to this cave. Not seeing a lot this time for once, I will say. So now this cave, I had told you that I always save for last. I'm going to last, but I like to go kind of around these rocks a little bit as I do it. I don't go super fast on this run because the Relic Iron will hide behind stuff pretty well, so. And that's all of this one, so there's nothing here. And that is my run. I will run through it again, but I like to go back up here, all the way back up to spawn first. And then we will start it again. Hopefully this time we will find some freestanding Relic Iron. Maybe it just needs time to spawn into the world. It's strange that I'm not seeing any at all, but that might be just because I'm looking too hard. Back down to this first cave, which is empty. It's not very often I get anything that spawns into them. There's one right there. Sometimes it's a matter of finding that spawn point for one, and then they all just seem to fall in after that. We'll go a little bit further over to see if it's spawning out of sight, and it is not. So Nothing down here this time. Nothing up top. Nothing in the hole. And there's one right there. You can make this run pretty fast if you choose to, especially if you're mainly just going for chest rather than everything, which is I'm going for everything, and oh, that guy is after me. Sometimes it's pretty hard to go through this without killing that Minotaur, though. You'll see there's nothing here, so now is where I'll drive around. I have a look up on top of the rocks. I don't see anything, so we head back out again. And I am trying to keep an eye out for some iron. Trying to see where it is hiding from me, because normally there is more in this world than this. Nothing here. And it sticks out pretty well too. It glows glowing and everything, so you can normally see it whenever it's out here. And this time we have a chest. And I am just not seeing much in the way of freestanding iron, but it will grow off and on, so keep an eye out for it, because you will see it, and you can pick up quite a bit of it that way. And another empty cave, and that ends the second run. Nothing hiding behind the rocks. Yeah, so that is what I do for farming the chests for Relic Iron, and wish you guys good luck in doing this, and I'll catch y'all later.